November Victor Mobile.
Golf 2, November Victor Mobile again.
Yeah, just good afternoon. On the frequency. Golf 2, November Victor Mobile.
Okay, very good. Golf 2, November Victor Mobile. Golf 2, November Victor Mobile. You're 5 and 7, 57. QSL?
Yeah, thanks for the 5 and 7. Just running 100 watts from a DX. Good DX.
Okay, thanks for calling in. Really appreciate it. Golf 2, November Victor Mobile. Thanks for calling in. 73 and take care. QRZ, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Mike 5, go. QRZ, please.
Okay, to Mike 5. Mike 5, your call?
Mexico 5, Golf Uniform Sierra. Hello, Ray. You got Gus here in Truro, Cornwall. Cracking signal 5859.
Okay, Mike 5, Golf United Sugar. Good to hear you this morning. You're very loud. You're 59 plus in the state of Maine. How's everything? Go ahead.
Yeah, very well. Thank you, Ray. Happy New Year to you. We got wall-to-wall blue sky here, but temperature is only 6 degrees. We had a heavy frost this morning. The car was white, but nice to make contact with you again. Whiskey Romeo Echo, Mike 5, Golf Uniform Sierra. Thank you. Okay, Mark, I did hear you this time.
Okay, Mike 5, Golf United Sugar. Thanks. Very good. Thanks for calling in. 73. It looks like somebody else is trying to take the frequency here. If the frequency was in use, nobody came back, and now there seems to be a QSO going on. Mike 5, Golf United Sugar, 73 from Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Ray. Thank you. 73.
The Delta Echo again? Okay, is that you, Chris?
QSL, Ray, nice to hear you there. 59 QSL.
Okay, 2 Whiskey 0, Delta Oscar Echo. Good to hear you, Chris. Yeah, you're sounding wonderful. You're 59. It's about it's 11:13 in the afternoon here. Good to hear you, my friend.
Ray, no problems at all. Nice to hear you. Nice to contact you as well last night there on 80 meters. Except for the idiot there, I think was in Spain playing music.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, it was difficult. It was difficult there on the 80 meters last night there later on. But very good. Well, good to hear you, Chris. What are you on the hex beam? Go ahead.
No, the MA5.
Italy Uniform 3, Bravo Tango Yankee.
What antenna? What antenna are you on, Chris? Again?
Cushcraft Ray QSL.
I doubled with him. Yeah, somebody, I doubled with you, and then somebody covered you up. You're on the Cushcraft, you said, the MA5B?
Yeah, QSL and that there, Ray. Hopefully we'll have a TH free up before long then. Hopefully that make some improvements there, just to get a little bit more forward gain there with the TH free QSL.
Okay, QSL, very good, Chris, very good. Okay, great to hear you. Thanks for calling in. Good contact. 2 Whiskey 0, Delta Ocean Echo, there in Wales. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, 73, my friend.
Italy Uniform 5, QRP.
Okay, the QRP station, QRP, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming, Macron. I am Italy Zebra, number 5, India X-ray Ontario, Expression Shell 4. You're picking 20 over 9. Incredible signal. Copy of your equipment. Could you pass me my signal, please? My signal, because I work here, push around 50 whiskey. I can
That's not QRP.
To you, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. I believe Ray, Italy Zebra 5, Italy X-ray Oscar 4, Italy.
Okay, Italy Zulu 5, Italy X-ray Oscar, very good. 50 watts is not QRP, my friend. Only 5 watts is QRP, but you're doing good with 50 watts. You're exactly 5 and 9. QSL?
Yeah, Thank you so much. It's a QRP because you're pushing 1 kilo. For me, 50 whiskey is QRP. Thank you so much, Ray. 73, you have a good station. Good, fantastic station. Really good moderation. 73, Ray.
Okay, thanks for calling in. Great to hear you today. Thanks. 73. QRZ, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Italy Kilo 6, Victoria Echo, Mexico.
Okay, Italy Kilo 6, Victor Echo, Mexico. Good to hear you. You're 5 and 9 plus. Over.
Okay, 5'9", my personal name David, 5'9" in central Italy. Okay, 73, good DX.
Okay, ciao, my friend in Italy. Thanks for calling in. 73, QRZ, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. The 2 Yankee, something 2 Yankee again?
Bravo, Tango Yankee.
Okay, Italy United 3, Bravo Tango Yankee, booming, 59 plus. My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee. How copy?
Yes, Ray, I copy you also. Very fine, very loud. I was putting also over your page, over your live, that I'm giving you. I'm writing to you. Anyway, thank you for the contact. 59/20. Ciao.
Okay, ciao. Thanks for calling in, Valerio. I see you on Facebook. I'm CQing you. I see. Thanks. 73. Take care. QRZ, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Okay, Zulu Oscar. What is your call?
Germany.
Yes, and the Foxtrot 4.
This is Italy, Tokyo 9, Zulu Oscar.
Okay, the Foxtrot 4. Foxtrot 4, your call sign again?
Yes, and the repeat.
Foxtrot 8, Mary Sugar, Germany.
Foxtrot number 4, Hotel Radio Golf, QSL.
Okay, Foxtrot 4, Hotel Radio Golf, fantastic. You're 5 and 9, 59 in the state of Maine. I'm running a quad stack, 4/4/4/4, running 1 kilowatt. Go ahead.
Oh, yes, okay, no problem, and thank you very much for my report, and the report for you, and my mobile station, and the 5/7 and the 5/9, 10 dB/9, and my mobile, QSL.
Okay, QSL, good to hear you. 73, my friend. Fox 4, Hotel Radio Golf, thanks. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
America, Whiskey Victoria.
The Whiskey Victoria, go ahead.
Yeah, right. This is Germany 0, America Whiskey Victoria, over.
Okay, Germany 0, Alpha Whiskey Victor, good to hear you again. Booming in here, 59 plus, go ahead.
Yeah, QSL, right. Good to see you too, buddy. I know there's a massive pile-up, and I'll let you carry on and work through them. Good to see you on. Great to see you continuing to keep up the good work with the Facebook and everything. Great to see you on there yesterday, Ray. Good to see you, mate. Listen, won't hold it. Greetings from London, UK. Ricky on this side. W2RE, Germany 0, America Whiskey Victoria.
Okay, very good, Ricky. Yes, I recognize the voice more than the call sign. When I hear the voice, I know it's Ricky because the audio is just amazing. Good to hear you again, Ricky. Yeah, just getting started. Been on the air here about 8 minutes. Just testing out propagation here. I got a late start here. The live streaming wasn't working earlier today. I think Facebook or something was down. 73, take care. Golf 0, Alpha Whiskey Victor, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. 73, bye-bye.
Good stuff, Germany.
Okay, 73, Ricky, thanks. So many people calling. QRZ. The Alpha Sugar, I think. Go ahead.
Florida 8, American Sugar, Guatemala.
Okay, Florida 8, Alpha Sugar, Guatemala, 59 plus. Go ahead, my friend. Over.
Yes, again, many thanks, Ray. For my report is a 10 dB overnight
for your report, and the 12-year from the first contact for you from in the 12 kilometers. It's a very happy, and and the best 73, my friend. For information, my name is Marcel. Whiskey 2 Romeo Echo, Foxtrot 8, American Sugar, Germany. Roger.
Okay, Roger. Florida 8, Alpha Sugar, Germany. Great to hear you. You're sounding fantastic here, my friend. Big signal, 59 plus into the state of Maine. Many stations calling. Won't hold it. Good to hear you from France. Fox 8, Alpha Sugar, Golf. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Bye-bye. Okay, the Germany 0 station. Germany 0, go ahead.
Hey, Germany 0, Sierra, X-ray,
Okay, Golf 0, Sugar, X-ray, Charlie. Good to hear you again. Very strong signal here. 59 plus. I'm on the Flex radio running 1 kilowatt. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL, Ray. You're sounding pretty good on that Flex and the 1 kW. I'm running barefoot here. No amplifier into a 4-element monobander on a 15-meter boom length. It's up in the mountains and it's about 33 meters above the ground. Did I hear you say you're using the quad stack? Does that mean you're running a stack of quad antennas? Because last time you were running just 4 monobanders. Have you changed the antenna again, Rayo?
No, same antennas. They're, when I say quad, I mean 4 altogether, and they're a stack. So we're running 4 over 4 over 4 over 4. They're actually tri-banders. They're 16-element tri-banders, but 4 elements here on 20 meters. The antennas are from Poland. They're called the GXP antennas, and they're 16-3, meaning 16 elements, a 3-bander. QSL?
Yeah, copy that 100%, Ray. Yeah, and I guess you're in another state and you're coming in on the iPad, if I'm not mistaken. I'm also operating remote. I'm actually only 5 miles away, or 7 kilometers, just coming in with a microwave link. I'm surprised you give me such a nice signal report compared to all the stations out there running amplifiers at the legal limits, and I'm just running the little old barefoot 480 Kenwood little mobile radio here, Ray. Thanks very much for taking the call. You're 5-9 plus as usual, over.
Okay, very good, Kevin. Great to hear you again. You're just booming in here. Thanks for the call. Many stations calling. Won't hold it. 73 from the state of Maine. Bye-bye, my friend.
Catch you later, Ray.
Sugar Lima, November.
Okay, Oscar Echo 5, Sugar Lima, November. Big signal. I'll give you a report on the next over. Go ahead.
Yeah, hello, Ray. Good to see you again. You're booming in here, 15 over. So you were speaking at 25 over 15 minutes ago, but the band is slightly going down. Good to see you again, Ray. Go ahead.
Okay, very good, Stefan. Good to hear you. Yeah, you're peaking 10 dB over S9 at the moment. Yeah, I think propagation will be closing down here towards Europe shortly. And when that happens, I'm going to turn the antenna to the west and see what the propagation looks in that direction. I just pulled up your QRZ page. Things are looking good there. Big antenna system. You're doing great. Oscar Echo 5, Sugar Lima, November. Stefan, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Yeah, Roger, Ray. So when I compare my system with yours, it's a very small one. Okay, you're doing great. Many stations calling. So I have here a second Oscar Echo 5 on the side. I heard him calling. So could you please call my neighbor station from Oscar Echo 5, Ray? Thank you very much, and thank you for staying in, and hope to catch you soon again. Greetings from nearby Salzburg.
Okay, very good, Stefan. Great to hear you, and thanks for the QSO. And I will certainly call your friend. The Oscar Echo 5, the other Oscar Echo 5 station. Go ahead.
X-ray mobile.
Okay, QRX, guys, QRX. I'm only looking for the Oscar Echo 5. Only the Oscar Echo 5 station. Try again, please. Go ahead.
U5 FHL, bist du noch da?
Tango 9, Bravo.
Okay, I think he's gone, Ray. I'm sorry, he's gone, okay?
Oh, okay, very good. I probably would have heard him. No problem. All right, 73, thanks. QRZ, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Okay, the 2 Echo Zero Mobile. 2 Echo Zero Mobile, go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon, Ray. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, 2E0 ZDX Mobile. Good signal again. You're 59 plus into the northwest of England, over.
Okay, 2 Echo Zero Zulu Delta X-Ray in the Mobile in England. Fantastic. You're really strong today. You're 59 plus here. Booming in. I'm operating from Jonesport, Maine. QSL?
Yeah, Roger, Ray. The name's Phil, Papa Hotel India Lima. Different locations, still next to the sea. Tide's coming in, probably about maybe 15 metres away from the tide at the moment, but about maybe 10 metres above. And the sun's just about to go down, over.
Yeah, okay, very good, Phil. Well, you're booming in here. I know it's just coming up on Gray Line for you guys. We're in the middle of the day here. It's coming up on 11:30. Good hearing you in the Mobile again, as usual. Always big signal. 2 Echo Zero Zulu Delta X-Ray, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Yeah, cheers, Ray. Have a good day. 7-3.
7-3, thanks. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Okay, Europe, stand by for one moment. Stand by, Europe. I'm going to turn my antenna towards the west here for a moment, and then I'll come back to Europe.
Italy Tango 9.
Okay. So if you look in the map here, I'm going to turn the whole stack. So the whole 180 feet is now turning towards Europe. And we're going to test out, see how the U.S. guys sound here today. So there goes the map as the antenna system starts to turn here. Propagation seemed pretty good into Europe, pretty late in the day. Usually when the sun goes down on 20 meters, the band usually closes for the Europeans. But right now we're going to see what's going on the West Coast here and see if we can pick up anybody into stateside here. Okay, I'm now beaming towards the west coast of the United States, beaming west United States. Any stations from the United States on frequency? Testing propagation. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
November Whiskey 3 Kilo.
Okay, big signal booming in here. I just had the antennas towards Europe. Now I'm beaming in the United States. November Whiskey 3 Kilo, 59 plus plus. My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee in the state of Maine. Over.
Good morning, Ray. This is Nathan, November Alpha Tango, Hotel Alpha November in Clarksville, Tennessee, 45 miles northwest of Nashville, Tennessee. You're 20 over here as well, and you were 20 over when you were beaming the other direction. Over.
Yeah, okay, very good, Nathan. Yeah, I'm gonna turn the antenna a little bit towards you. I was actually beaming towards the central part of the United States. I'm coming up further south here. Very good, Nathan. I'll give you your true report on the next over when I have the antenna system directly on you. My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee. I'm in the state of Maine. And the whole tower rotates. I got 4 antennas on there, 4 over 4 over 4 over 4. The top antenna is 160 over 125 over 90 over 45. All beaming in your direction at the moment, Nathan, running 1 kilowatt now. Let's see if this improved the signal strength. November Whiskey 3 Kilo, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Back to you, over.
Okay, Ray.
Yep.
Whiskey 2 Radio Echo from November Whiskey 3 Kilo, Tennessee. Oh yeah, if your signal is couldn't get any better here. We are running 100 watts on a 7300 with a G5 RV antenna broadside east and west, and currently have an antenna project of a 40-meter monoband.
Hey, Patrick.
That's underway, and improved station grounding and dedicated
sorry, Neil.
coming to the shack as well.
Back to U.S.
A lot going on here, and a full house surge suppressor, but your signal is fantastic into Tennessee. I have you regardless of which way the beam is, but you did in fact come up with pointing directly at me. Over.
Yeah, okay, very good, very good. Yeah, I'm curious how this is going to work out while I'm still beaming to the southwest United States. When I'm beaming southwest, I shoot over the Atlantic Ocean. I'm sitting on a peninsula out into the Atlantic, and about 150 feet above sea level on this 200-foot tower overlooking the salt water in your direction. Good to hear you. Thanks for calling in. Really appreciate it. Nice signal. November Whiskey 3 Kilo, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Back to you for the final. Over.
Okay, Ray.
Ray. Well, thank you for picking me up, and I'll let you work some other stations. The station's doing nice, and always glad to hear a station with such a nice setup. Always makes things easy, especially when 20 is being fickle with my modest station. So appreciate that, and appreciate you picking me up. Got you in the logbook, sir. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo from November Whiskey 3 Kilo. Bye-bye.
Yeah, very good, Nathan. Completely understand. With this antenna system, the band, it sounds like a different world. Trust me, it's an incredible experience. Take care, my friend. 73 QRZ Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, beaming stateside. Okay, I'm beaming towards the United States. Sorry about that. I heard a few Europeans calling. Europe, please QRX. I'll get back to you in a few moments. Any other station stateside? Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Kilo 0 Papa Alpha Papa Bananas here near Chicago. Kilo 9 India Denmark X-ray.
Kilo 9 India Delta X-ray. K9 IDX Big Signal 59 plus. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much. Didn't even need to turn the amp on. I'm looking at your QRZ site. It's just absurd. You have fun. There's so many people calling you. I know what it's like to operate a ridiculous station, and I commend you. It looks fantastic. 73, have fun. K9IDX.
Yeah, okay, very good. Yeah, I didn't even have the beam on you. I'm actually turning in your direction now. And you're sounding great here. K9IDX. You're like 20 over QSL?
Yeah, you're 40, just a touch over 40. It's beautiful audio, too. I mean, the whole thing is just, it's mental. That's the only word I can think to describe it. Enjoy.
Yeah, very good. Well, and we're doing it remote. That's always the beauty part. When I get the good audio reports, I always say, okay, yeah, I'm doing that remote, because most of the time the remote stations don't sound very good. All right, thanks for calling in. K9IDX out there near Chicago. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Thanks, 73.
Bye-bye.
Okay, still stateside here. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Whiskey Alpha 0 Delta Kilo Charlie.
Okay, Whiskey Alpha 0 Delta Kilo Charlie. I think you're like 20 or 30 over. My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee in the state of Maine. Over.
Very good, Ray.
Yeah.
W2RE WA0DKC. Name here is Steve, and we're located in Iowa, southeastern Iowa. You're a solid 30 over 9 here. Of course, with that fantastic antenna system, that's to be expected. What a setup there. Last work to you, Ray, just about exactly 9 years ago, so it's great talking to you again. W2RE WA0DKC.
Okay, very good, Steve. Fantastic. You're peaking 25 over, and that's on a flex meter. That's pretty good, because the flex meter doesn't have any preamps in it. So you're doing really, really well here. I'm running a quad stack, 4 over 4 over 4 over 4. At 160 over 125 over 90 over 45 on a rotating tower. And when I'm beaming southwest or west from this area, I'm shooting right over the saltwater bay. I'm only about a quarter of a mile from the saltwater at this location in Jonesport, Maine. I'm operating remote. I'm physically sitting in New York on my computer. I have no hardware here other than a computer and a microphone. All the rest of the magic's happening 500 miles to the northeast of me in the state of Maine. So I'm just testing out propagation. I was beaming Europe, had a huge European pileup, and figured I'd beam it west and see if there's anything happening in this direction. You're sounding absolutely fantastic. Incredible signal. Like I said, 20 to 30 over. Whiskey Alpha 0, Delta Kilo Charlie, back to you from Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Very good, Ray. Very good. You were peaking 40 over 9 that time. I don't really need the amplifier on, do I? But still on. Anyway, running an Elecraft K3S an ACOM 1000, about a kilowatt. And our antenna is nothing like yours, but it's an old Mosley Classic 33 3-element tri-bander, and it's at 60 feet. So that's a story at this end, Ray. Back to you.
Okay. Can you still copy me? Can you still copy me right now?
Oh yeah, you're right at S9.
Okay, I'm running 1 watt. This is 1 watt right now. 1 watt, 1 watt. QSL?
Oh, QSL, yeah. On the K3, you're solid right at S9.
Let's see if I go to 0 watts. That won't work. Yeah, I tried to go less than 1 watt, but it wouldn't work. I can only go down to 1 watt. But right now I'm running. I'm actually running 3 watts. Stand by. Okay, now I'm running 1,000 watts. So there you go. Whiskey Alpha Zero Delta Kilo Charlie. Thanks for the experiment there. You're just doing great. Thanks for calling in. 73 from Maine.
Okay, very good, Ray. For 1 watt to 1,000 watts, you went from S9 to 35 to 40 over. So, anyway, hey, great talking to you today, Ray. Hope it's not another 9 years we can do it again. But 73s, you have a good time. W2REWA0DKC.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah, I'm pretty active in the winter, so you'll hear me in the wintertime. When it comes to spring, summer, and fall, I'm just too busy putting up towers. So, good to hear you. Thanks for calling in, 73. This is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo in the state of Maine, still beaming west. Anybody else in the United States or Canada? QRZ.
Kilo 0, Papa Alpha Papa.
Okay, Kilo 0, Papa Alpha Papa. You're 5'9 plus 25. Go ahead.
That's what you are, 5'9 plus 25 here in western part of Iowa.
Oh, yeah, fantastic. You're sounding great. You must have a big antenna system there to have a signal like that. I'm running 4 over 4 over 4 over 4 on a rotating tower beaming in your direction. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm looking at it on QRZ, and that's the big tower. Mine isn't so big. Mine's a 2-element wire beam that's up about 30 feet, but headed your way.
Okay, very good. Yeah, well, if you hit the link right there, since you're in QRZ, hit the link in there that says I'm streaming live. You'll actually see your signal report live. Okay.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, good to hear you. Kilo 0, Papa Alpha Papa. Thanks for calling in. 73. This is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, beaming west. QRZ.
November Radio 4 Delta.
Okay, November Radio 4 Delta. Nice signal. You're 59 plus. I'll give you a report on the next over. Go ahead.
Good morning, Ray. You're 20 over here in Nashville, Tennessee. The 1 watt, you were 5'3". Well, 3 watt, you were 5'5". So, really impressive tower you got there.
Yeah. I love operating this this system. We put this up in October, so I'm still in the experimenting stage of operating these stacked tri-banders. And like I said, it's on a rotating tower that's almost 200 feet tall. And there's a big 4-element 40 above the tri-banders, about 15 feet above it, almost at 180. And then you got the 4 stack of tri-banders, and I can beam it in any direction and do this all remote. So it's good to hear you again. I think we've worked before. November Radio 4 Delta, 5'9 plus 10. QSL?
QSL, Ray. Oh, thanks for taking the call, and thanks for putting those videos up. They're really interesting, especially the one with you up on the tower freezing your tail off. That's 200 feet's way the heck up there. Well, enjoy the day, Ray. Let's see. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, November Radio 4 Delta.
Yeah, okay, very good. Well, thanks for the kind words on the videos there. Over the last month, I've been pretty busy, if you noticed, doing a lot of videos. I think I've done about maybe 20 to 25 videos over the last 30 days, streaming almost every day. And then when I'm out there in the tower field, doing some live streaming from the top of the towers, and all the streaming together, 1.1 million views. So somebody out there is watching it. Go ahead.
That's great. I tell you, the one video in particular that I really enjoyed was seeing the gearbox for the rotating tower, because I don't think radio amateurs get to see how that works very often. So that was a real education. Over.
Yeah, absolutely. I love streaming that stuff, and and it's just a lot of fun. I actually, believe it or not, this is a true story. I actually had because I do a lot of YouTube and streaming over the years, and I've actually had a production company out of New York City reach out to me because they know I'm in the tower business. And they actually wanted to follow me around and do a show about radio installations and towers. I turned them down just because, they would get in the way. But there seems to be some interest in there. It would be like one of those, what do they call that shows, reality show. Go ahead.
Yeah, that could get out of hand real quick, I guess. Well, I sure appreciate you doing that. A whole lot of hams have rotating towers, and especially 200-foot towers. And that's just a whopper of a tower. Really impressive system you got there in Antenna Farm. Have a great day, Ray. Thanks for taking the call again. W2 Radio Echo, November Radio 4 Delta.
Terrible. Okay, fantastic. Great to hear you. Thanks for calling in. Appreciate it. November Radio 4 Delta 73. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, beaming west. K9, Italy Tango Whiskey, 20 over. Go ahead.
Very good. At 1 watt, you were 5 by 7. At 1,000 watts, you're 40 over. The antenna here is a Summers log periodic at 240 feet. Currently operating about 100 watts. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, that's up there, 240 feet. That's a big tower. And a Somers log periodic. I didn't even know Somers made log periodics. I remember they made a bunch of antennas, but I didn't know they made logs. Very good. If I remember correct, they're 2 square booms connected together. Is that correct?
Come on, fix your audio.
Yeah. What was the question again? Somebody stepped on you.
Said, yeah, that's good for the structural strength. We had a Force 12 up here, and it couldn't handle the ice and wind load.
Yeah, Roger. Very good. Yeah, I know the antennas because I put a bunch of them up in my day, and I remember there were double squared booms. Well, you're sounding fantastic. You're 20 over here in the state of Maine. Thanks for calling in.
My pleasure, and 1 watt gets you out here, no problem at all. 73, Happy New Year from K9ITW. My name is Bill.
Okay, Bill, thanks for calling in. 73, appreciate it. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, beaming stateside. Okay, the station in, I think it's California, K6 RUV. Are you in California?
I sure am, 18 miles east of Palm Springs. Name here is Jay, Julie.
Okay, very good, Jay. Kilo 6 Radio United Victor, you're 59, 5 and 9. QSL?
QSL, you're 5-9 in California. Over that. Very good signal out here, over.
Okay, great to hear you, Jay. Thanks for calling in. Really appreciate it. Good we're getting out to the West Coast United States. Kilo 6 Radio United Victor, thanks for the call. 73.
73.
Okay, there's a guy in Oregon on a dipole. Anyway, I'm going to turn the antenna back towards Europe here and see if the Europeans are still coming in here. And then I'll bounce back again over in the other direction. So I'm going to turn the volume up here and see if the Europeans are still on frequency. Okay, I'm now starting to beam towards Europe again. QRZ, Europe. This is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, beaming Europe, QRZ. Getting noise from the motor.
Lima Bravo 1, Alpha Hotel.
Okay, there you go. Lima Bravo 1, Alpha Hotel, 59 plus. Go ahead.
Roger. You're also 59 plus and over 9 in the west coast of Norway, in that city, Bergen. Handle Irmis, how do you got it?
Yeah, very good. From Norway, Lima Bravo 1 Alpha Hotel. You're 59 plus. QSL?
Yeah, QSL. Thank you for the nice QSL. Best wishes from Norway, and also watching streaming on our Facebook. And 73, and good luck.
Okay, thanks for watching us on Facebook. Really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. 73. Back to Europe here. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
IT9 BDM, good evening.
Okay, the Italy Tango 9 in Sicily Island. Go ahead.
Roger, Roger. Italy Tango 9, Bravo, Delta Mexico Ray. Very good evening. Okay, now the antennas giving Europe. You 5 and 8 to 5-9. Roger, Ray.
Okay, Italy Tango 9, Bravo, Delta Mexico. Good to hear you from Sicily Island. You're 5 and 9, 59. Strong signal, my friend. QSL?
Roger, Roger. You also 5 by 9 in Sicily. Okay, I copy you with my antenna, with the antenna direction for North America. I copy you 5 by 5, 5 by 4. Okay, now is a 5 by 9. Beaming Europe is a 5 by 9. Okay, my setup is a 400 watt and 2 element Yagio made. Back to you. Whiskey T Radio Echo IT9 BDM.
Okay, very good, Bartolo. Very good. Italy Tango 9, Bravo, Delta Mike. Very good, my friend. Fantastic. Thanks for the signal report in both directions. I did not hear much of Europeans when I was calling west. And thank you, everybody, for standing by. And now back to Europe. Italy Tango 9, Bravo, Delta Mike. Thanks for the call from Sicily Island. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, 730. Bye-bye.
Roger, Roger. Radio Germany and all the best. Thank you. Good day.
Okay, to Radio Germany. Radio Germany, go ahead.
Very good morning, Ray.
Call is a Mexico 0, Foxtrot Radio Germany, over.
Okay, Mexico 0, Fox Radio Germany. Good to hear you. You're 59, 5 and 9 in the state of Maine. My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee.
Okay, thank you very much for the 5 and 9 there, Ray. You're 59 also. Just testing out a homebrew antenna, which I put up on Saturday, but not been able to use it in angle because of the contest and what have you. So, a dedicated 20-meter delta loop antenna. It's not really high up at the moment. It's only in a temporary location, but that is the antenna what I'm working on at the moment. And the radio, the 1000 MP Mark 5 at 200 watts there, over.
Okay, very good, Andrew. Sounding fantastic. You're doing great. A good propagation. I just beaming towards the west. I had signals into the central part of the United States hitting 40 over, and the band is still open pretty good to Europe. You're sounding good on your new antenna, Andrew. You're 59, exactly 5 and 9. QSL?
Well, that's great news. I mean, the main antenna what I normally always use there, Ray, is an homebrew cobweb antenna. But I just like to, put it through its testing, give it a good thorough testing out there. But in other words, give it a good use in anger, basically. So at least I know for where it is, as a temporary location for where it is, it's nice to know it's performing well, even though it's not really all that high up the way I'd like it to be. But seems to be performing okay there. Okay there, Ray. Thank you very much for the 5-9, as I say. And
QSB.
Thank you very much for the QSO, and I'll let you call the other stations there. M0FRG. 7 there, Ray.
Okay, great, Andrew. Thanks for calling in. Really appreciate it. Congrats on the new antenna. A lot of QSB on the frequency. You're up and down there. 73. Beaming Europe. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Charlie Radio 7, Alpha Uniform Lima.
My friend, Charlie Radio 7, Alpha United Lima. You're booming tonight, 59 plus. Go ahead.
Okay, Ray, you are also 5'9", sometimes speaking 10 dBs in your last transmission with the other station. Okay, Ray, I saw the announcement as usually on the Facebook. Okay, I also making a video. Okay, Ray, I don't want to. You have many people calling, and I don't want to monopolize the contacts. Okay, Ray, I also
looks like QRZ went down.
A small video, and I send you. Okay, as usually. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, Charlie Radio 7 Alpha Uniform Lima. Go ahead, my friend.
Okay, great, good. Yeah, I saw the video from the other day. Really appreciate you sending it, and like usual, you're 59 plus. I usually hear you guys last when the band is starting to close up, so you're usually the last ones I hear out of Europe, and you're doing well. Charlie Radio 7 Alpha United Lima, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo 73. Bye-bye.
Okay, Ray, 73. Bye-bye, my friend. Take care.
Thank you. 73 QRZ Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Charlie Alpha.
Okay, the station from the Republic of Ireland, Echo India 5. Go ahead.
Echo India 5 for X-Ray Bravo, Raymond.
Okay, is that Echo India 5, Fox X-Ray Bravo?
Hotel X-Ray Bravo, over.
Okay, Echo India 5, Hotel X-Ray Bravo. Good to hear you. You're 5 and 9, 59, QSL?
QSL, Raymond, QSL. You're also 5 and 9 there, and Happy New Year to you there, over.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Good to see you again. You're doing well. Refresh my name on your, refresh my mind on your name. Go ahead.
That sounded a bit funny. My name is Albert. Yours is Raymond, over.
Did you say Albert?
Albert, like Albert Einstein, over.
Yeah, Roger. Very good, Albert. Fantastic. You're sounding great here. Thanks for calling in. What part of Ireland are you in? Go ahead.
Yeah, Ray, I'm in the west coast of Ireland, in the county of Clare, about a half an hour's drive from Shannon International Airport, over.
Yeah, okay, very good. I was in Galloway there. Well, let me think. Was it last year? Yeah, I think it was. No, it was 2018. Yeah, I was there in the summer of 2018. Loved it. Beautiful country. Good to hear you, Albert. Thanks for calling in. Echo India 5, Hotel X-Ray Bravo, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
What's my signal, Raymond, before you go?
You're 5-7 to 5-9. The band is starting to close up. QSL?
QSL, no problem. You're 5-9 plus. Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, thanks for calling in. 73. Looks like the band is closing to Europe. Any strong Europeans left on the band? QRZ?
Mexico 0, November Sugar India. 0, NSI, over.
Okay, Mike 0, November Sugar India. You're still pretty strong. 59. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, Ray, you're still booming in with me. You was about a 5 and 5, but I've just sent the tower up, and you're 5-9 plus 5. So we're doing a great job, mate. And I'm watching them videos of you climbing them towers. Over.
I'm sorry about that, Brian. I was looking up your QRZ page. Yeah, very good. Yeah, they seem to be getting a lot of attention these days when I'm up on the tower. I'm going to have to do that more often because it gets a lot of attention. I got a GoPro. that I actually have strapped to the top of the helmet. And we're going to start streaming. We're going to start streaming every time we're doing major tower work. We're going to try our best to do some streaming anywhere from ground level up to 200 feet. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, mate, no worries. I got a question for you, Ray, as well. It's the videos are great, and you make it look easy. How long does it take you to get up to the top, over?
Well, I was up there the other day. In Maine, and it was 18 degrees Fahrenheit, which is, I think, minus 20 Celsius. Maybe I'm off on that. Anyway, I never can figure out the calculations. Anyway, it was minus 10 to minus 20 Celsius, somewhere in that range. And I had to climb over 4 rings. Those are the big rings that you have to that rotates the tower. So I had to get over those. But it was so cold out, and I knew I had to get up there so quickly. And the tower is actually iced up a little bit too on the outside of the legs. Fortunately, the inner braces weren't iced up. It seemed like the ice formed around the outer edges of the round legs. I had my hood on. The wind was blowing. I was wrapped up with the 2 sweatshirts. And I swear I must have got up to that 180 feet in about 5 minutes. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'd rather you than me, mate. I tell you, my hat goes off to you guys, how you look after them antennas. And yeah, it's not an easy climb. You make it look easy, you know. It looks real. You know, you make it look a breeze. You know, you're up at you know, I don't know, maybe the 4th or the 2nd to the top. And I watched the videos, and I send them around, mate. So you're getting more and more watchers anyway, because people are so fascinated. You know, it's nice to hear you on. It's nice to see the big guns coming across, but it's also nice to see the setup as well, Ray. So you're doing a great job, mate, and fantastic. I did get I've got the software running. I've had a demonstration. I've been on there using the site. Someone sent me a month's free trial, and I've been looking at it because I really do like the concept and the way it works, Ray. So I've had hands hands-on experience, and I've moved them towers, mate, and I couldn't believe, for the propagation from the UK, as soon as I turned it over to JA or VK, the guys were booming in, mate. So it was phenomenal. I really enjoyed the months of the free trial. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Very good, Brian. Fantastic. Yeah. Very good. It's a really good experience to see how propagation is from other parts of the world. We actually have a big station that we're going to be working on in Europe, remote. So looking forward to that. That should be coming on very soon. And you may hear me stroke Whiskey 2 Radio Echo stroke designator of that country. I don't want to spill the beans just yet, but it's really starting to catch on. More and more people starting to understand the technology. When it first came out, Brian, everybody thought it was just computerized. It's not. We're still running RF to RF. The only difference is I got a long microphone cord from where I'm physically sitting to the transmitter site. We're still transmitting RF through the airwaves to make it from one spot to the other. So the only difference is I don't have to physically go to the transmitter site. Which is great because that's a 500-mile drive. That would really kind of stink if I had to do that every time I wanted to operate. So, good, Brian. Well, thanks for calling in. Really appreciate it. You have an incredible, fantastic signal. And it's great to work you, and thanks for following. And it's been a great experience doing these live demonstrations for people to watch worldwide. It's just not a phenomenon here in the United States. I got people all over the world that email me, thousands of emails from people that are shortwave listeners and just asking questions. Please continue, do more. So that's what we're doing, Brian. While I have some free time in the wintertime, I'm going to try to, push this hobby as hard as I can because, nobody else really is, to be honest with you. Everybody talks about, getting young people in the hobby, and I don't see anybody doing anything. It's kind of frustrating, to be honest with you. I know, others are doing as well, but it's just, doing these on live ear demonstrations. Nobody else is really doing this, Brian. I see all these ham radio shows on the on YouTube, and nobody ever does any live presentations on how to operate a radio. So that's what we're doing, Brian. Good to hear you. Let me pass it to you, and you can wrap it up. Mike 0, November Sugar India, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Yeah, okay, Ray, no problem. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, Mexico 0, November, Sierra India. It's great, yeah. I mean, and I was a bit skepticistic until you use the browser. You don't need no software. You don't have to download nothing. Yep. You get on there, log in, and you're away. So it is really a breeze to use, and it's very, very well set up, Ray. Okay, mate, the doorbell goes. The wife's just coming back from walking the dog. I'm going to go down and let her in because she's not got a key. 73, Ray. It's been a pleasure, and you're still 5-9 plus 5 into Manchester, so still doing a great job. The window's still open. 73, W2 Radio Echo, Mexico 0, November, Sierra India. 73, Ray. Bye-bye.
Okay, fantastic. Great to work you. And again, thanks for following. Really appreciate it. 73, QRZ, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. All right, I'm going to go back west. Okay, QRX Europe. I'm going to turn the antenna back to the West Coast United States, and I'll be back in about 10 minutes. Okay, let me turn the volume down while I'm turning the antenna. So, Mike 0 and November Sugar India is watching the videos, which is great. Appreciate everybody here today watching. And we're going to turn the antenna back to the west here, see what the West Coast is sounding like. Here's a perfect example. The guys in Europe, the band is starting to close down, and there's not much that work. So, you either have a couple options. Either remote into a friend station that's in some other part of the world, or sit here and watch the videos and watch somebody else work DX. So here we go. We're going to turn the volume up. And let's see if there's any guys on the West Coast United States. Okay, this is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, now beaming towards the United States. beaming towards the USA. This is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, QRZ. Something X-ray? X-ray again?
Whiskey 7, Japan, America, X-ray.
Okay, Whiskey 7, Japan, America, X-ray. Good to hear you. I'll give you a report on the next over. My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee in the state of Maine. Over.
Roger, Ray. My name is Jack, Juliet Alpha, Charlie Kilo, Jack, and I'm in Arizona, a little town called Surprise, Arizona. Go ahead.
Okay, Jack in Surprise, Arizona. Great to hear you. You're a true 5 and 7, 5 by 7, 57 with me, QSL.
Roger, you're coming in here 5 and 8, 5 and 8.
Okay, Jack, good to hear you from Surprise, Arizona. I'm in Jonesport, Maine. Jonesport, Maine sits on the Atlantic Ocean, right on the sea. I'm about 1,500 feet, give or take, beaming in your direction over the salt water. Go ahead.
Right, I'm watching looking at your website or your QRZ page, and it's pretty impressive. I'm fairly new in, and this is exactly where I go ahead.
Yeah, okay, very good. Well, congrats on being a new ham, and congrats being in the hobby. It's a really good hobby, my friend. Okay, thanks for calling in, and thanks for the watch there. Whiskey 7, Japan Alpha X-ray. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo 73.
Roger, 73. Appreciate the contact.
Okay, 7-3. Really appreciate it. Thanks for the contact. Is there any other stations here stateside that want to work us in the state of Maine here? This is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
WA6 JKN.
Okay, Whiskey America 6. Is that Jack Kilo X-ray? The Whiskey America 6. Whiskey America 6. What's your call again?
Yeah, Whiskey America 6, Juliet Kilowatt November, 100 watts. Juliet Kilowatt November, running 100 watts, over.
Okay, Whiskey America 6, Japan Kilo November with 100 watts. I assume you're in California. You're 5 and 7 in the state of Maine. My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee. Go ahead.
Okay, very good. You're running about a 10 over, according to the ICOM 7610. Running a hex beam. I'm not even sure where it's pointed right now. Yeah, it looks like it's east by northeast, so it might be in your general direction there in Maine. The name here is Kevin, Kilowatt Echo Victor India November, and I'm located in Gilroy, California. Gilroy is located about 75 miles south of San Francisco. Gilroy is also known as the garlic capital of the world. Back over to you, WA6JKN. And give me your call phonetically, please.
Okay, very good, Kevin. My call phonetically is Whiskey 2 Romeo Echo. Whiskey 2 Romeo Echo. And we're in the state of Maine. I'm running a quad stack, 4 over 4 over 4 over 4. That's 16 elements in your direction at 160 over 125 over 90 over 55, sitting at 150 feet above sea level, overlooking the saltwater sea right here in Jonesport, Maine. When I'm beaming your direction, I'm shooting over the saltwater bay. And you're sounding absolutely great, Kevin, on your 100 watts. I won't hold it. There was a bunch of stations calling stateside, but I appreciate the call. So back to you for the final. Whiskey America 6, Japan Kilo November, Whiskey 2 Romeo Echo. Over.
Yeah, fine business. I just pulled up your QRZ page there, Ray, and wow, that is beautiful. That's beautiful looking hardware there. I'm not sure the picture is describing what you just described. Oh, there we go.
A lot of QSB.
Well, I'll tell you what, I used to climb towers for my dad and put up all his beans and things like that. And I can tell you right now, a lot of planning has to take place to put the stacks up like that. So congratulations. You have a great signal, great looking station there. 73, and thank you very much for picking up the 100 watts from the West Coast. W2RE, the very best to you and yours. WA6JKN, and have a lobster on me, over.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I can absolutely go for a lobster just about now. 73, take care, my friend. Take care. Good to hear you from California. This is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, QRZ.
Kilo Delta 0, Romeo Charlie Bravo.
Okay, Kilo Delta 4, Radio Charlie Bravo, 59 plus in the state of Maine, over.
Roger, Ray. Name here is Randy, Romeo Alpha November Delta Yankee. Call sign is Kilo Delta 0, Romeo Charlie Bravo. You're 20 over 9 here in Des Moines, Iowa. Just sounding extremely strong, of course, with your nice antenna system. So back to you, Ray. Whiskey 2, Romeo Echo, Kilo Delta 0, Romeo Charlie Bravo.
Okay, Kilo Delta 0, Radio Charlie Bravo. Fantastic. Yeah, you're doing great. You're peaking 10 dB over S9 here in Maine. And from Des Moines, Iowa, and I got the correction on the call. Good to hear you. A lot of stations calling, won't hold it, but good to have a quick chat with you. KD0 RCB there in Des Moines, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Back to you for the final.
Roger, Ray. Just one quick question. Real quickly, I was just assuming you probably don't have to run a lot of power there with such a nice antenna array. I know you probably do run a lot of power, but you probably don't have to there to make the contacts. Is that correct?
Okay, right now I'm running 100 watts. 100 watts, stand by.
Roger, yeah. It sounds a lot stronger than that, but I appreciate the return call there, Ray, and I won't hold it, so I'll log you here on QRZ. Thanks for answering my call. Whiskey 2, Romeo Echo, Kilo Delta 0, Romeo Charlie Bravo, 73, Ray.
Okay, can you hear me now? I'm only running 1 watt. Can you hear me now? Go ahead.
I can hear you. You dropped down to
1 watt.
About a 4.6, but yes, I can still hear you, though. It's certainly receivable, yes.
Okay, very good. Yeah, running 1 watt. Kilo Delta 0, Radio Charlie Bravo, 1 watt, 1 watt, 1 watt. Stand by. Now.
Be amazing. Yeah, you're doing a great job, Ray.
Okay, now back on the kilowatt, running 1 kilowatt. Thanks for calling in, 73. Take care. Bye-bye.
73.
Thank you. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Okay, November 1, November Hotel Mike. No, November 1 Hotel, November Mike. You're 59.
USL, you're 5-9 plus 20 over here. Great signal in Pennsylvania here. Name here is Dean Delta Echo Alpha November. I'm using a Zyug G90 radio that's 20 watts out.
Okay, Dean in Pennsylvania. Good to hear you. Fantastic. I'm actually physically sitting in New York, so I'm 1 state over from you. I'm operating remote. The transmitter is in Maine, and I'm in New York. I'm running 1 kilowatt and 4 antennas, 4 over 4 over 4 over 4, operating with a Flex 6500 and an expert amplifier. Go ahead.
I see the you on QRZ or that Jonesport location. It's a monstrosity there. Holy cow! You got enough metal up in the air to, it's amazing.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, well, believe it or not, that wasn't put up until October 1st of 2019, so it's only been up for a few months. We worked 6 straight weeks, 12 to 15 hours a day to get this stuff up in the air. Appreciate the call. 73, my friend. Good to hear you. November 1, Hotel November, Mexico. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Back to you for the final.
Okay, take care, Ray. Have a nice day. N1H&M, I'll be listening.
Okay, thanks. 73. From the state of Maine, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, QRZ. The 4 X-ray, go ahead.
Yeah, good morning. November Sierra 4 X-ray, NS4X. Name is Bart, Bravo Alpha Romeo Tango, and we're located in western Tennessee, about 40 miles east of Memphis.
Okay, November Sugar 4 X-ray, Bart, fantastic. You're 5'9 plus 20, 59 plus 20 in the state of Maine, over.
good. Well, you're doing all the work. All I'm running down here is a dipole and 500 watts, and you have by far the strongest signal on the band, according to my pan adapter. Really good audio, and of course, familiar with the station from QRZ.com, but it is doing a great job for you down here in Tennessee. So just wanted to work you and say hello.
Okay, great to hear you, Bart. Fantastic. And I always like the good audio reports because I'm operating remote. Sometimes it's real hard to get that just right, let me tell you. Okay, Bart, thanks for calling in. November Sugar 4 X-Ray from Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Great signal from Tennessee with your dipole and 500 watts. Bye-bye.
73 W2RE and S4X.
Okay, thanks. 73 QRZ. The Quebec Victor.
Yankee Papa.
Kilo November 4 Romeo Quebec Victor.
Kilo 6 Yankee Papa.
Okay, Kilo 6 Yankee Papa. Stand by 1 second. Kilo November 4 Radio Queen Victor. You're 59 plus. Go ahead.
Copy that. You are 59 plus 20 in Virginia Beach, Virginia. The name on this end is Jeff. Juliet Echo Foxtrot.
Okay, very good, Jeff. Yes, you're also booming at 59 plus 20. Thanks for calling in, Jeff. A lot of stations calling stateside, so I won't hold it. Thanks for the call.
73. Take care.
Okay, thanks. Kilo 6 Yankee Papa. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. Just wanted to let you know you were S7 at 1 watt, and you're currently 20 over 9 at your kilowatt level here in San Francisco, California. Great signal. Name is John, located in Los Altos, California. W2RE K6YP. That antenna is working great.
Yeah, okay, very good, John, very good. Yeah, these antennas are from Poland. They're called GXPs. And they're round boom. Most of the antennas that come out of Europe are square boom. These are round boom GXP antennas. They're 16-element tri-banders on a 34-foot boom. And it's 8 elements on 10, 4 elements on 15, and 4 elements on 20. And we got the 4 tri-banders all phased together on this rotating tower. And it's amazing. When we beam it west, signals are loud. When we beam it east, the signals are even louder from Europe. I'm closer to Europe than I am to California. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, I believe that. Do you phase up those 4 antennas separately on each of the 3 bands, or is there just a single phasing network? Over.
It's just a single phasing network. You do 4 equal lengths of coax, and they all go into the box. The spacing isn't just right on 20 or 10 meters. Because you really need, the right quarter wave spacing. But on 15 meters, it's dead on at 35 feet. Here on 20 meters, it's a little too close for the spacing to get the actual maximum gain. But it does well even without it. We also have at this location 5 over 5 over 5 on 20 meters. Those are monobanders, and they're spaced at 52 feet apart. But the 2 bottom antennas on that system are facing towards Europe. So when I'm working stateside, I always turn the rotating tower. Go ahead.
Well, I'll tell you, it is working incredibly well. I've never heard a signal that stands 10 to 15 dB over everyone else from the East Coast. You're doing a great job. W2RE K6YP.
Yeah, very good, fantastic. Great to hear you. I'm actually going to be in California in April. I'm going to go to Visalia. I'm going to be there to the convention there. The last time I was in California, I think it was maybe 6 years ago, maybe or so. And that last time, the reason there was for the Visalia convention. So maybe we'll meet you there. I think it's in the northern part of California, but I may be wrong. I forget. November 6th, Yankee Papa, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Roger. Well, Visalia is located, of course, in Visalia, which is in central California. It's designed to be midway between San Francisco and Los Angeles, since the convention is put on alternately by the Southern California DX Club and the Northern California DX Club, of which I'm a member. And in, 2007 and 2009, I chaired the convention, or co-chaired the convention, I should say correctly.
this particular year, which is probably the first time in many years, I'm not going to be able to make it to Visalia, so I won't see you. But if you're in Dayton, I'll see you there.
Yeah, okay, very good, very good. Yeah, I'll be in Dayton as well. I haven't missed Dayton in 20 years or so, Anyway, good to hear you. By the way, we stay at the Crown Plaza in Dayton. That's where we stay and spend our evenings. Go ahead.
Okay, very good. Probably see you at either the DX or contest dinner or both. In any event, Best 7-3, thank you very much for the contact and very interesting explanation of your antenna system and your excellent remote. W2RE, this is K6YP listening.
Okay, very good, very good. Well, I'm streaming live right now to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch TV, so you'll be able to hear your signal, or watch your signal, I should say. 73, take care, my friend. Good to hear you from the west coast of the United States with such a big signal. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. 73, bye-bye.
7-3, bye-bye.
November 1, Kilo Whiskey.
Okay, 73, thanks. November 1, Kilo Whiskey, go ahead.
Yeah, very good. Boy, you are absolutely banging in here. Name's Bob. I'm near Chicago. I'm down in my shop in the basement. Just fixed an old boat anchor and just hooked it up to the outside antenna and thought I'd give it a spin here. But you are absolutely blowing us out here. Over.
Yeah, very good, Bob. Yeah, you're peaking 10 to 20 over. I don't know if you caught the last QSO. I'm running 4/4/4/4, 4 16-element tri-banders in phase on a rotating tower on the Atlantic Ocean. And when I'm beaming in your direction, I'm beaming over the salt water because the bay comes in, and we're sitting 150 feet above the bay there, Bob. Go ahead.
Yeah, very good. What's the name there again?
The name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee.
Yeah, very good, Ray. I think we have worked before, but yeah, that's impressive. And as one of my friends would say, your signal is not obnoxious; it's obscene, which is, of course, a compliment. Over.
Yeah. Okay. Very good, Bob. Well, I really appreciate that. This system works amazingly well. I can beam to the west coast of the United States, and all I hear is U.S. guys. I can turn the whole stack right now and turn it towards Europe, and Europe is still open. I'll hear the Europeans. They'll be 20 over, so it's working really, really well, Bob. Better than I expected. Go ahead.
Yeah, very good, Ray. Yeah, I'm going to look you up on QRZ here, too. I'm pretty sure you probably have photos on there. But I know we've had QSOs before. And by the way, the rig here is an old Kenmore top loader, the 520 model. My buddy picked it up at a Hamfest yesterday for $75, and it only had a couple watts out. And I just fixed it. It's got 100 watts out now. But it was a pretty simple fix. Had a burned out cathode resistors, and somebody had shorted something else out in the grid circuit there. But anyway, it's a dusty old radio, but it works. Very good, Ray. Let you go. I'm sure there's others want to work you there. But yeah, it's an impressive setup you've got, and the signal shows it. W2RE, N1KW, 73, Ray. Have a good day.
Okay, very good, Bob. Very good. Yeah, we know the 520. We've owned one ourselves, and I tell you what, nothing sounds better than that thing on receive. I can imagine how I sound on that thing. The analog receiver is just amazing. 73, take care. Good to hear you. Congrats on fixing the radio, by the way. November 1, Kilo Whiskey, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, 73.
Yeah, thanks, Ray. 73.
Okay, 73, thanks. QRZ, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
You're on Kilowatt Yankee 9 Bravo.
The 9 Bravo, go ahead.
Yeah, Kilowatt Yankee 9 Bravo there. You're 20 over 9 here in Indiana. My name is Gary Golf Alpha Romeo Yankee. I just had one question for you. I thought you said you were in Maine, but your QRZ page says you're in New York. So are you in New York or Maine?
I'm in both, Gary, both places. I'm physically sitting in New York on my computer, and all I have connected to the computer is my microphone. No other hardware here. And the remainder of the gear is sitting in a 20-foot cargo container underneath the rotating tower, where we have a Flex 6500 and an amplifier. And the tower rotates, so I'm beaming your direction. Go ahead.
All right. righty. Well, it sounds fantastic. A beautiful antenna system there. I'll never have anything like that, but that is really great there. You do sound fantastic, and it'd be great to turn the beam and have Europe just fall into nowhere. I can't say that my antenna is quite that tight. I've only got a 4-element tri-bander at 60 feet. Anyway, I'll let you go. There's a lot of stations calling you there. I just thought I'd ask that question there, but I understand you're operating remote there. So 732, you have a good day. W2REKY9B.
Okay, great. No, thanks for asking. Really appreciate it. And you sound great. That antenna is working well for you. You're peaking 20 to 25 over here. So good to hear you. Kilo Yankee 9 Brazil, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo 73.
73.
Thank you. QRZ.
With Kilo 9,
Kilo 9, Kilo Mike Delta. Boy, the guys in the Midwest are really booming in. You're 59 plus. Go ahead.
Oh, gosh, Ray. Name here is Kent, located near Chicago, about 50 miles northwest. I just wanted to comment, when you were back there on 1 watt, you were running about an S8 here, S8, near Chicago, running a TS990 and running about 190 watts right now. Back to you, Ray.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I just turned it back to 5 watts. Stand by. I want to turn it to 1 watt. Stand by. So hard to get this thing just to get it running. Okay, now I'm running 1 watt. I'm curious if you still hear me, Kent. Now running 1 watt. 1 watt. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I hear you, Ray, just fine. You're running probably an S3. It's dropped down a little bit. You were running about S8 before.
Okay, this is 1 watt, 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 1 watt. And now I'm back to full juice here, 1 kilowatt, 1 kilowatt. Go ahead.
Okay, you're up at about S4 and you're running 20 over here using a hex beam. The hex beam is only about 5 meters off the ground, 5 meters off the ground, but aimed in your direction.
Okay, fantastic. Well, thanks for calling in and doing the test with you. Really appreciate it. Good to see the system's working at 1 watt, and you're doing well. Great to hear you. Kilo 9, Kilo Mike Delta, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo 73.
Okay, Ray, thanks a lot for the contact, and have fun. Sounds like you got a great deal there. W2REK9KMD. Bye. Yeah, we heard you.
Okay, 73, thanks. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, QRZ. Is that Whiskey 8, United Papa Sugar?
QSL, Whiskey 8, Uniform Papa Sierra. Name is Roland. We're in the Upper Peninsula, Michigan. You're 59 plus here.
Okay, very good, Roland. You're 59 plus as well, about 10 dB. I'm located in Jonesport, Maine, and the name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee.
Very good, Ray. Well, thank you very much for taking my call. And we're about 3 miles off the south shore of Lake Superior here. Our WX, we're 24 degrees, and we have about 3.5 foot of snow on the ground here around Lake Effect area. Thanks for taking my call, Ray. You got a lot of stations out there. W2RE, W8 UPS, fantastic signal, 7-3.
Okay, Roland. Really appreciate it. Thanks for calling in. And we don't have that quite much snow here. We got about 3 inches on the ground here in New York and about a foot in Maine. All right, thanks for calling in. I'm going to turn the antenna back towards Europe. Thanks for the call. Whiskey 8, United Papa Sugar. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo 73. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, I'm turning the antenna back towards Europe. I got about another 18 minutes. Facebook only allows you to stream for 90 minutes. So I've been on for 72 minutes here. So I got about another 18 more minutes. I'm going to see if the band is still open to Europe here. So I turn the volume down when I'm turning the antenna, because if you look on the graph here in the band scope, you'll see that the motor is causing some really harsh noise when the tower's turning. And that's a problem we have to absolutely resolve. So I'm going to turn the volume up here and see how this works out. Okay, I'm now beaming Europe. I'm now back to Europe. Any stations in Europe? Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. QRZ, beaming Europe. Any stations in Europe? Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Florida
1 Victoria Bravo Whiskey.
Okay, Florida 1 Victor Bravo Whiskey in France. You're 5 and 9, 59 QSL.
Yeah, Roger, Ray. You're 5.9 plus 20. I don't have the amplifier on. This is just 100 watts into a doublet antenna, Roger.
100 watts into a doublet. Fantastic. What is your name?
Sorry, yeah, the name is Pete. Papa Echo Tango Echo, Roger.
Okay, very good, Pete. Yeah, I was just beaming the west coast of the United States and now back to Europe. And you're peaking exactly 5 and 9 with me. And thanks for the 20 over, Pete. The band is still open. QSL?
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I could hear everyone you were talking to when you had the antennas towards the west coast, even the Kilo 6. So everybody was QSA 5. So no problem to copy everyone. So it was very interesting to listen to, Roger.
Yeah, okay, very good, Pete. That's fantastic. Well, the conditions must be really good then if you're here in the west coast of the United States. That's amazing. Yeah, just testing out propagation here. It's a holiday here in the United States. It's Martin Luther King Day. So I think there's a lot of hands off today and just playing around on the radio. QSL?
Yeah, Roger that. Yeah, I thought there's probably the reason for the activity. Yeah, I was very interested to see the photograph of your antenna on Reddit. That was very, very impressive, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, very good. Yeah, I've been doing more of my ham activities on Reddit. I find the content on Reddit much better than all the ham forums, eHam, QRZ, what's the other one? QRZ, eHam. Oh, CQ contest. It's just a bunch of people complaining, but on Reddit, it's a lot of new hams. They want to learn. I find the content better there. Go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely, Ray. I find that certain QRZ seems to be a little bit toxic these days, and I have no interest in joining on there. So I will stick on Reddit, so I'll stay there, Roger.
Yeah. You're going to see more of me on Reddit. I find the content to be a lot better and a lot more friendlier, and nobody's toxic there. That's the key word. You nailed it. There's a lot of toxic people on these forums, and they're not happy unless they're complaining. So good to catch up with you on Reddit there. Fantastic. I'll be posting there more often. Thanks for the call, by the way, Peter. Fox 1 Victor Bravo Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Back to you for the final.
Yeah, Roger that, Ray. I showed the photograph to a colleague, and he said this man has got more aluminium in the air than the U.S. Air Force, Roger.
Well, that's just one station, Peter. We have a bunch of them. We have another station 30 miles north of this one with just as much aluminum. So, yeah, we're in the aluminum business. Go ahead.
Good evening there, and look forward to another catch up with you on Reddit. So cheers for now.
Okay, thanks for calling in, Peter. 73, and take care. This is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, beaming Europe. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, QRZ. Okay, Charlie Zulu Lima. Charlie Zulu Lima, go ahead.
Yes, Raymond. Michael, Echo, Charlie, 1, Charlie, Zulu, Lima.
Okay, Echo Charlie 1, Charlie Zulu Lima. Good to hear you. You're 59 plus. QSL?
QSL Raymond. Also, Lieutenant Flies. Many thanks for other Michael. Happy New Year. 70, bye-bye. God bless you.
Okay, Andy, 73. Thanks. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, beaming Europe.
Echo Alpha 4, Echo Delta India, Echo America 4, Echo Delta India.
Okay, Echo America 4, Echo Delta India, 59 plus 20. QSL?
QSL Raymond, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, Echo Alpha 4, Echo Delta India, Madrid, 59 plus 20.
Okay, thanks for the 59 plus 20. You're 59 plus 10 in the state of Maine. Bye-bye, 73. Ciao. Okay, with that, I'm going to go QRT now. I'm going to go get some lunch. Appreciate all the QSOs from my friends in Europe and the U.S. This is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, now QRT.
From Foxtrot 4,
Okay, so There was another good session. I showed you propagation from the East Coast and the West Coast, and the actual front to back and the gain on the antenna system. So when I'm beaming the U.S., the U.S. guys are 20 to 30 over, and no, I don't hear any Europeans. And then when I beam towards Europe, I don't hear any U.S. guys on the backside. So thanks for watching the video. We'll do some more in the future. This is Ray, W2RE.